Scene opens with Comatarn in his iconic suit, sitting at a desk in a makeshift chemistry lab. Various beakers, test tubes, and periodic table posters are scattered around. A whiteboard behind him has today's element, cesium, written on it. Comatarn, looking directly at the camera. Hey there, chemistry enthusiasts and random internet wanderers. It's your favorite Guerilla with Gab, Comatarn, here to teach you about an element that's hotter than me in spandex. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of dramatic pause cesium. He holds up a small container labeled cesium with a biohazard symbol on it. Comatarn. Now, cesium, spelled Caesium, or Caesium if you're American and allergic to extra vowels, is number 55 on the periodic table. It's an alkali metal, which means it's part of the blow up if you sneeze at it family. And boy, does cesium love to party. This stuff is so reactive, it makes my chimichangas look like health food. Cut to a close-up of the periodic table with cesium highlighted. Comatarn, let's talk properties. Cesium is soft, gold-colored, and melts at a cozy 28.5 degrees Celsius. For those of you who don't speak metric, that's just a smidge above room temperature. So basically, if you held a piece of cesium in your hand, you'd have a handful of molten metal faster than you can say Blade Bilson. Comatarn tries to hold the container with tongs and pretends it's melting in his hands, then tosses it aside. Comatarn. But wait, there's more. Cesium is so reactive, it'll explode on contact with water. I'm not talking a little sizzle and pop. I mean full-on, Michael Bay, call the fire department explosion. Just imagine dropping a piece of this bad boy into your bathtub. Boom. Instant water park. Cut to a cartoon animation of cesium being dropped into water, causing a massive explosion. Comatarn, speaking of booms, cesium-137 is a radioactive isotope that's used in medical applications, like killing cancer cells. So, it's kind of like me, dangerous, yet surprisingly beneficial. Just don't invite it to a family dinner unless you want everyone glowing in the dark. Comatarn points to a poster of an atomic clock. Comatarn, and get this, cesium is the heart and soul of atomic clocks. Cesium-133, to be precise. These clocks are so accurate, they're used to define the second. So next time you're late for a date, just blame it on cesium. Sorry babe, the atomic clock must be off. Works every time. Or not? I wouldn't really know. He leans in closer to the camera, lowering his voice as if sharing a secret. Comatarn, fun fact, cesium was discovered by Bunsen and Kirchhoff in 1860 using flame spectroscopy. Yep, the same Bunsen who gave us the Bunsen burner. Imagine that a guy who likes to play with fire discovers an element that basically is fire. Coincidence? I think not. Comatarn holds up a toy fire extinguisher. Comatarn. So, kids, remember, if you ever find yourself with a chunk of cesium, handle it with care. And by handle it with care, I mean don't handle it at all. Leave it to the professionals, or you might end up looking like a charred version of yours truly. He stands up, striking a dramatic pose. Comatarn, that's all for today's episode of Comatarn's Caustic Chemicals. Stay safe, stay curious, and remember, science is fun, but it's even more fun when you don't blow yourself up. See you next time. The screen fades to black as the Comatarn logo appears with the text "Subscribe for more explosive facts."